Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Fairhaven Union High School. It is Saturday afternoon. It's Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to everybody. And got some great basketball action coming up for you on this Saturday afternoon as the Fairhaven Slater girls will be playing host to the Brattleboro Colonels. Fairhaven plays a Division I schedule primarily, or actually Division II. I correct that. Brattleboro is the team that plays generally in a Division I schedule. And should be a nice matchup here today as we have JV girls basketball coming up for you here in just a moment. And then the varsity contest will follow directly after. So we are getting ready for the start of this afternoon's JV contest. Let's give you the rundown of the roster here. Number 3 is Jayla Desabre. Number 5 is Bella Workman. Number 10 is Avery Ryan. Number 11 is Bella Walk. Number 12 is Nevia Martell. Number 13 is Tilly Hutchins. 14, Emily Jackson. 20 is Evelyn Stevens. 25, Chloe Hebler. 30 is Mariah Haley. And 33 is Maddie Sheldrick. And there you go. That is the entire roster for the JV girls of Fairhaven. They are coached by Mr. Henry Daly. And we see both teams out on the floor. We're ready to go. Have our opening jump ball coming up here. And we'll be underway from Fairhaven High School on a Saturday afternoon contest. This is Miha Williamson, number 2 in center circle for Brattleboro. That will jump it up. And we'll get Fairhaven's center, Mariah Haley, jumped it up at center circle right there. And off the opening tip, we're underway. So JV basketball underway from Fairhaven. Had a couple of games on PEG TV this winter into the 25-26 season, but not a whole lot of games. But Fairhaven doing very, very well. One of the top teams in the Division II. There's a traveling violation. So that will be a quick turnover as we're just underway for the Brattleboro team. Let's run them down as we go along. Number 2 is Miha Williamson. We'll wait as we get a nice move inside in the paint to Mariah Haley. Mariah right off the glass, as you just saw with that right-handed shot lining up on the left side. That's our first basket of the ball game. So we have the Fairhaven Slater JVs leading here. There's a steal. And Mariah Haley right to the basket for a shot. Takes a hard hit there from behind, and we'll have a foul. She should be going to the line to shoot a couple. All right, that'll give me a chance to run down some of the roster information here for Brattleboro. Number 13 is going to get the foul. That's Madison Pelago. On the line shooting here for Fairhaven is Mariah Haley. Mariah hits the first. She'll get another. Number 2 is Miha Williamson. 4 is Liana Clark. 10 is Peyton Evans. 13, Madison Pelago. 30 is Jordan Ather. There's the second free throw by Mariah Haley for Fairhaven up and good. 31 is Olivia Brown. Oh, there's a steal. Pass intercepted by Fairhaven's Evelyn Stevens. Evelyn, good hands, good heads-up play there. Oh, she's going to lose the ball right here as it's stolen away, and then there is a Brattleboro break to the basket. And a shot put up by a number 43, which I do not have. I'll get that here in a second. All right, down low on the right side of the basket, this is Mariah Haley. Shot by Brattleboro's Miha Williamson. All right, good ball movement, good patience there by Fairhaven, working it around, working the offense there, trying to find an opportunity there. And eventually they're going to lose it out of bounds, as you just saw right there at the baseline. So it goes back to Brattleboro on the turnover. All right, there's our first Brattleboro basket. That's Hannah Squires. That's one of the names I didn't mention on the roster here, so I'll get back to that. Olivia Brown, 31, 32. Ray Thebo. 34 is Evelyn Payne. There's a turnover by Fairhaven. Here come the Colonels. There's a jump ball. Let's get back to some more of that roster information. 34, Evelyn Payne. As I said, 35 is Keelan Rosinski. Number 40 is Hannah Squires. I did mention her name. 42 is Chloe Banas. 44 is Layla Mosca Preziasi. There's a jump ball. And number 55 is Daphne Banas. The head coach is Megan Pacheco. And there you go. That is everybody's name mentioned here on both of our rosters. And there's the back official getting a traveling violation against Fairhaven. All right, kind of a thin crowd here, as you can see across the way. The bleachers starting to fill in, but it's a doubleheader basketball here today. Basketball game Saturday afternoon. As we said, we're in the middle of February, so we're kind of finishing up the regular season here for a lot of teams. Down to the final few games here before we start getting some postseason action. Everybody looking for an opportunity, varsity level anyway, to go to the Barry Auditorium. Beautiful gymnasium here. They did some work in this gym over the course of the last year. There's a shot under the Fairhaven basket, Mariah Haley. You see a few little changes here. Some of the banners on the wall and redid the bleachers. Bleachers are actually a little bit smaller than they were before. We have 4:31 left to go here in the first quarter. Our score is Fairhaven JV's 6, Brattleboro 2. Saturday afternoon basketball here for you on this February 14th. Grateful for an opportunity here to be able to bring you some of our Fairhaven girls basketball here on PEG TV. Last night we were at Otter Valley Union High School, saw the Otter girls pick up a win over rival Proctor. So some really good quality girls basketball in our Rutland County area for sure in the 2025-26 season. One of the top teams, of course, is Fairhaven and also West Rutland, everybody talking about. That will be an out of bounds here. That was a shot that came off the rim, hit the top of the backboard, which is basically an out of bounds. Ray Thiebaud. This is number 20 is Evelyn Stevens. Evelyn's going to lose a handle on it. Loose ball picked up there by Brattleboro with 3:39 left to go here, first quarter. All right, Slater girls trying to get a break, quick, fast break down the floor. They're going to lose that one out of bounds and back to Brattleboro. They'll inbound with 3.5 minutes left to go, first quarter. Just joining us, it's Fairhaven JV's 6, Brattleboro 2. Good shot, good opportunity by Hannah Squires right in front of the Brattleboro basket. Off the glass, no good, rebounded by Fairhaven. Nevia Martell with a shot. Mariah Haley with a shot. Back out on top of the circle. Get another three-point try, this time from Evelyn Stevens. There's another Fairhaven rebound by Nevia Martell. And that will be turned over to Brattleboro. All right, nicely done. Quick, fast break down the floor. That'll be finished off by Nevia Martell, number 12 for Fairhaven. Nevia, one of the freshmen here on this JV squad. There's Coach Daly right there, walking in front of the Fairhaven bench. He'll make a substitution. Tilly Hutchins now coming into the contest. We did have an out of bounds off Brattleboro, so it's going back to Fairhaven. They'll bring it down the floor with 2:25 left to go here in the first quarter. Jayla Desabre with that left wing shot. That was out in three-point range, and that'll be an out of bounds at the sideline on the missed shot. So back to Brattleboro. Colonel Girls are going to bring it down the floor with just about 2 minutes. We'll give you a time check right here now. Exactly 2 minutes left to go first quarter. Okay, that is a time violation, 5-second violation on the inbound play. That is what that is, and that will be a turnover by Brattleboro. Back to Fairhaven, 1 minute, 35 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Jayla Desabre making a move to the basket, but traveled. And the official calling a backcourt violation right there. Nice shot, right side of the basket. Nevia Martel makes it Fairhaven 10, Brattleboro 2. Just under a minute left to go first quarter. Brattleboro having a little trouble getting some offense going. They're going to lose it on the dribble right there, out of bounds at the baseline. Back to Fairhaven. Desabre with the shot. Off the side of the rim. Nice job on the rebound, Emily Jackson. Emily right to the basket for another shot. That one not going to go. And everybody chasing that ball out of bounds in the corner right there. And that'll leave us 32 seconds left to go first quarter. So it goes back to Brattleboro. Fairhaven girls back waiting on defense. Peyton Evans with that three-point try for Brattleboro. Nice job. Jayla Desabre on that drive to the Fairhaven basket. Pops it up on the underhanded layup for the two. There's a buzzer shot. And I would say a pretty good first quarter there for the Fairhaven JVs. They lead it at the end of one quarter, 12-2. Second quarter coming up. All right, second quarter action underway here at Slater Nation, the home of the Fairhaven Slaters. This is JV girls basketball starting our second quarter. Fairhaven JVs up by double digits here, leading 12-2 at the end of the first quarter. This is second quarter once again. There is a traveling violation just over there in that corner. So that is going to be a turnover by Brattleboro. Stellar Workman with a nice baseline drive and shot. Then we have a whistle after that, missed shot. And that will be a Brattleboro foul. So Fairhaven keeps it. They'll inbound at the baseline. All right, Sadier's going to turn it over there, trying to get it inbounds. Can't find anybody to get it into, so we're going to have it inbounded right here. Should be, okay, apparently that was out off Brattleboro. All right, so Fairhaven will inbound right here, right in front of us. Nice job working it inside. A little turnaround there by Mariah Haley. Beautiful shot off the glass for the two. Fairhaven 14, Brattleboro 2. It was actually a pretty good defensive play. Nice block by Mariah Haley. A shot attempt by Brattleboro. Blocked that one out of bounds, so it's going to stay here with the Brattleboro Colonels. They'll inbound here from the baseline with just about a minute gone here in our second quarter. Evelyn Stevens coming up with that, intercepting the pass there on the inbounds. Okay, the back official there at the half court getting a double dribble on that play. So turnover Fairhaven, back to Brattleboro. Colonels have had some struggles here getting actually even any shots off. Not really, they don't have points, but they've not really taken any shots either. Good defensive play. There's a shot. Top of the circle. One of the few attempts we've seen here. Number 13 is Madison Palago. That is apparently going to stay here with Brattleboro, so the Colonels will inbound at the baseline. Okay, a traveling violation. The play there was trying to work it inside. They were looking inside from Mariah Haley. And apparently some steps, extra steps taken, traveling there. 5:52 left to go first half. It's intercepted by Mariah Haley, so Fairhaven will have it back. Just joining us, JV girls basketball you're watching at Fairhaven High School. Evelyn Stevens with that three-point attempt. And over there on the right side of the basket, rebound, Chloe Hebler. Work it inside from Mariah Haley's shot over the rim, no good. Rebounded by Brattleboro. All right, underneath the Brattleboro basket, it's either 43 or 30 that did that. 43 on the varsity roster is Kaylin Morris. Okay, Coach Daly going to his bench. Couple of substitutions coming in. We have the clock stopped with 4:58 left to go here first half. Still double-digit lead here by Fairhaven. Leading 14-4. Fairhaven will be inbounding at the baseline. Couple of players hitting the floor hard there. You could hear a little thud there, but everybody seems to be okay, which is good to see. Then a jump ball called. So that is going to give us possession. Fairhaven. Bella Workman will be inbounding. Okay, there is a traveling violation. A lot of activity there. A bunch of time coming off the clock. We're down to 4:21 left to go here in the first half. Still 14-4 is our score. Fairhaven built that little bit of a lead early, and they've hung on to it. As we said, Brattleboro's having all kinds of trouble getting some offense going. There's a very nice block by Brattleboro's Madison Palago. Fairhaven keeps it, though. Loose ball picked up by the Slaters. Jayla Desabray right down the middle, puts up that floater, gets her own rebound. Okay, that was a penalty against Brattleboro for reaching over the baseline. So as the ball's being inbounded, you can't reach across that line. Emily Jackson with a very good attempt off the rim. Missed shot, rebounded by Brattleboro. Here comes Daphne Banas. Loose ball picked up by Fairhaven. 3:29 left to go first half. Right side of the foul line there. Emily Jackson with a good look, good attempt there. In and out, then out of bounds. Back to Brattleboro. The Brattleboro girls will bring it down the floor with 3:12 left to go here in this first half. This is JV Girls Basketball. You're watching a production on PEG TV. We're at Fairhaven Union High School. It's a Saturday afternoon, Valentine's Day, February 14th. So happy Valentine's Day. All right, Jayla Desabray, very aggressive move toward the basket, underhanded layup, flips it in for the two. 16-4 is our score. Fairhaven with the lead. There's Desabray again with a drive and a shot. A little bit short on that one. Brattleboro rebound. Brattleboro trying to get a break down the floor there. They cannot keep it in play. Miaha Williamson trying to set that one up there. Looking for number 43 there, which would be Kaylin Morris. Out of bounds. Brattleboro keeps it. Madison Palago with the shot attempt. Comes off the rim. We'll see what the call is here. Must be an out of bounds there at the baseline. It's going to stay here with Brattleboro, so they'll inbound with 2:10 left to go first half. Okay, Avery Ryan, number 10, coming in now for Fairhaven as a replacement. Bella Walk will sit down for a breather, and Coach Daly making some adjustments in his lineup. Ball is going to go back to Brattleboro, so the Brattleboro girls here will inbound. A little bit of half-court pressure coming here from Fairhaven. They lead it 16-4. JV girls basketball at Fairhaven High School. You can see that Slater logo on the wall there. And well, good opportunity. Worked it right inside number 33 there with a shot, which I believe is Havila Alstad. There we go, beautiful shot, number 43. I'm going to give credit off the varsity roster, Kaylin Morris. We'll double check that here at the half when I get a chance. There's a drive to the Fairhaven basket, shot by Emily Jackson. Emily just got fouled. She should be shooting 2 here, and she'll do that with 10 seconds left to go in the quarter. Okay, first free throw was good. Second one not. Rebounded by Brattleboro. 4 seconds. Let's get a last shot here. Probably be it right there. And off the rim, no good. There's a rebound, but that will end the quarter. So we have one half over with. It's Fairhaven 17, Brattleboro 6. Second half coming up. Okay, we are ready to go. Second half action. We're at Fairhaven Union High School. There you are, home of the Slaters. Slater Nation on the wall there, right in the middle of your screen. This is JV girls basketball. We are recording for you as a presentation on PEG TV. Hope you're enjoying it. Thank you for watching, and glad to be able to be here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. And right off the bat, we get a quick bucket hit by Fairhaven. That was on an inbound play. Mariah Haley, number 30, just connected for that 2-point basket. Fairhaven leading at 19-6 now over Brattleboro. Jordan Ather, I believe, number 30 on that Brattleboro attempt, drive to the basket. Here's Evelyn Stevens over the half-court line. Evelyn will give it up to Chloe Hebler. Well, kick it back out to Evelyn Stevens for that 3-point attempt, rebounded by Brattleboro. Brattleboro girls, good quick break down the floor. One of the best plays they've had this afternoon. Hannah Squires will finish that one off with a shot off the glass for the 2. Been a while since we've had a Brattleboro basket, but there you go. Mariah Haley trying to get a shot off. That one partially blocked. Now we see an out of bounds at the other end of the floor at the Brattleboro end. Trying to put together a quick, fast break. Not going to work out. Here's ball over the half-court line now for Fairhaven. All right, Slaters get it to Mariah Haley down low, right side of the basket. As you saw, Mariah going up for a shot attempt was fouled. So she will be on the line. Mariah will shoot 2 here, and that will be a 3rd personal foul on Madison Palago. So Madison's got to be a little bit careful now here for Brattleboro as we have our first free throw up and in and out. Okay, ball out of bounds off Fairhaven. We have just about 2 minutes gone here in the 3rd quarter. We're at Fairhaven Union High School. Girls basketball JV action here today. That will be a dribbling violation, a carrying call, basically, is what the call is against Brattleboro. Back to Fairhaven. Going to be a doubleheader today if you're watching this JV game. You can also look up the varsity contest, which we do plan on recording. So we'll have that one for you as well. Fairhaven girls, one of the top teams here in Division II basketball. I believe the top team here as we sit would be Hartford. Very good team there in Hartford, Vermont. Very good team here. There's another foul. So Mariah Haley going to pick up a foul right there. That stops our clock with 5:28 left to go here in this 3rd quarter. Jayla Desabre coming back into the lineup. Chloe Hebler will sit down, and we're ready to go. Okay, Mariah Haley just picking up another foul. So she's got 2 quick fouls here, just a couple of minutes gone here in this 3rd quarter. Both those fouls coming here in the 3rd. Non-shooting foul. Here we see Brattleboro will be inbounding at the sideline. Couple of good attempts. Peyton Evans, number 10 on that last one on that left wing shot. That one missing, and 2 attempts. Coach Daly wanting to take a timeout. So you're looking at the Fairhaven JV girls here with a timeout on the floor. We have 19-8. Fairhaven leading Brattleboro. More coming up. Okay, obviously timeout over with. Fairhaven taking the timeout and taking their time here on this possession, using up a bunch of time after their timeout. We have 4:30 left to go, third quarter. All right, ball recovered there by Jayla Desabre. Good heads-up pass to Evelyn Stevens. You just saw number 20 right there for Fairhaven with that shot underneath off the glass for the two. 21-8. Fairhaven leading Brattleboro. Here's a Fairhaven steal. This time it was the other way around, coming up with it. Evelyn Stevens trying to feed it back to Jayla Desabre. Pass a little bit too high, gets away out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Brattleboro. So the Colonels are going to inbound here, and they'll do that with about 2:20 left. No, correct that, with about 3:50 left to go here, third quarter. Hannah Squires, number 40, taking that long shot. That was a three-point attempt. Out of bounds off Fairhaven, and it will be inbounded here at the baseline. Brattleboro keeps it. Nice shot attempt by Kaylin Morris. I mentioned number 43 we didn't have on the JV roster, so check that at halftime. Kaylin Morris is on the varsity roster. That is her, number 43 out there. Ball goes inside to Mariah Hale, and Mariah having a real good game here for Fairhaven. Using her height advantage right there off the glass for the two. 23-8, Fairhaven lead. Here comes Tilly Hutchins into the ball game right now, and Mariah Haley will get a much-deserved rest here for a few minutes, and we'll have Brattleboro inbounding at the baseline. They'll do that with 2:54 left to go, third quarter. All right, as you just saw, Brattleboro picking up a foul on that previous play, getting a little too close defensively. Non-shooting foul. It goes back now to Fairhaven. 3 team fouls for Fairhaven, 2 for Brattleboro. There's a bounce pass inside. Nobody there for it. Back to Brattleboro with 2:29 left to go here, third quarter. Fairhaven girls, JV girls, leading 23-8 here in this contest. And we are at Fairhaven's High School, Slater Nation, for a Saturday afternoon game. Jayla Desabre with good hands there will pick that one up there on the steal. And then goes right in for a nice layup for the two. Kaylin Morris with that three-point attempt. Rebound by Fairhaven on the other side. We're going to lose it out of bounds, however. Down the floor looking to find Nevia Martel in that corner. A little bit too high for her to pull that one down out of bounds. Under 2 minutes left to go, third quarter. There's a foul on Hannah Squires of Brattleboro. And this is Bella Workman that will inbound it for Fairhaven at the sideline. Jayla Desabray out on top of the circle with it. Slater girls trying to set something up here. All right, that is the fifth team foul for Brattleboro, so that is why we are on the line. We will shoot two here. Brattleboro's Hannah Squires picking up her second personal foul, and on the line shooting, this is Bella Workman for Fairhaven. And Bella does a beautiful job on that first free throw. One of the JVs here on this team. She'll get another free throw. All right, Coach Daly taking a timeout here on the floor, so we will show you the scoreboard. Here's where we sit. We have 34 seconds left to go, third quarter. Fairhaven 26, Brattleboro 8. More coming up. Okay, this timeout just about over with. We will have an inbound there at the baseline. 34 seconds showing on the clock. And again, this is JV girls basketball. Fairhaven playing host to the Brattleboro Colonels of Brattleboro, Vermont. Jayla Desabray will inbound. And nice inbound shot there by Bella Workman. Going to miss that, though. Rebounded by Brattleboro. Let's see if they can turn this fast break into two. They get a good shot off underneath. Missed shot and a rebound. Hannah Squires coming up with it. 20 seconds left on the clock. There's a loose ball at the half court, tied up. Jump ball. Inside they go. Jayla Desabray one-hands it down low, right side of the basket. Very nice play there to end our quarter. So that is the end of 3 quarters of basketball. There's the story after 3 quarters. This is JV girls basketball at Fairhaven High School. Fairhaven leading 28-8. Fourth quarter coming up. Okay, this is the fourth quarter ready to start, and we are underway. So a little bit of work to do for the Brattleboro girls, trailing 28-8. Fairhaven's led the entire way, built a double-digit lead there pretty early in that first half, and have doubled that basically, making it a 20-point lead. There's an out of bounds at the sideline. All right, Fairhaven's done that very nice lead this afternoon, working it inside to Maria Haley. Maria just hit that basket. She got fouled. So this could be a 3-point play. She'll get the 2. It's 30-8 with that score. Foul's going to be on Daphne Banas. Back inside to Haley for a shot, gets her own rebound. A little trouble getting a handle on it there, and it's picked up by Hannah Squires. Now Hannah called for a traveling violation. Okay, a couple of more shots by Maria Haley on that second one. She was fouled again, so she'll be back at the free throw line where she has been a number of times here this afternoon. There's a traveling violation. Stops our clock with 6:50 remaining to go in this contest. Okay, and again, Maria Haley back at the free throw line. Maria is definitely their go-to girl inside, and she's been fouled a number of times there. She gets that ball inside and doing a real good job on the free throw line here. She hits 1 out of 2 there. Oh, beauty at the other end there. Nice little floater. Liana Clark, number 4, coming in from the left side. Going to need a lot more of that here for Brattleboro to get back into this. Inside it goes to Haley. She'll go off the glass for the 2. Having a wonderful afternoon. Fairhaven leading now 33-10. Just when Brattleboro gets a basket, starts feeling a little confident. Fairhaven right there to answer that. That is a traveling violation. Jayla Desabray getting ready to come back into the contest. Going out will be Bella Workman, and we might be having a timeout here. Yes, we do. So timeout on the floor here. 5:37 left to go here in this contest. It's Fairhaven 33, Brattleboro 10. Okay, time has resumed with that inbound, and that is a loose ball picked up by Brattleboro. We got a quick foul happening. There's Mariah Haley with that break to the basket. Get a double team on her, and somebody's going to pick a foul up here. She'll go right back to the free throw line. And that will be the fourth foul on Daphne Bannis. So Daphne will have one more to give, and that's it. And Mariah Haley back at the free throw line where she's been pretty much all afternoon. Hits the first one. It is now Fairhaven 34 and Brattleboro 10 with 5:28 left to go in this contest. All right, Daphne Bannis got the rebound, but she gets tied up. We get a jump ball signal. Evelyn Stevens with the Fairhaven shot. Nice rebounding job on the other side of the basket. A nice shot there by Leanna Clark, number 4 for Brattleboro. Hitting that left-handed shot. 34-12 is our score with that. There's another one-hander at the other end of the floor. This time from Fairhaven's Tilly Hutchin. No, correct that. Emily Jackson put that one up. Misses. And again, they go to Leanna Clark. Leanna putting up another shot. This one off the rim, no good. Rebound, Fairhaven. This is Evelyn Stevens with it over the half court. All right, whole bunch of substitutions coming in. Mariah Haley just picked up her 4th personal foul. Brattleboro's head coach, Megan Pacheco, just putting 4 new substitutions in there. So pretty much changing out the whole lineup there. Brattleboro inbounds from the sideline. Approaching 4 minutes left to go here in the contest. There's a shot inside, put up there by Madison Pelago. From underneath for a Brattleboro basket. Haley with the shot, Madison Pelago with the rebound. Outlet pass is stolen. This is Jayla Desabray shot. Well, we get a tie up and a jump ball here with 3:42 left to go in our contest. It's JV girls basketball. It's at Fairhaven Union High School on a Saturday afternoon. Valentine's Day 2026. So happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Hope you're enjoying this game. Got the varsity edition coming up directly after. That'll be part of our production as well. So you can watch that one or look that one up if you like. I think we just saw an offensive foul there on Brattleboro. All right, Coach Daly going to the bench here. We see 3 new substitutions coming in for Fairhaven. Avery Ryan, Bella Walk, and somebody else. We'll get that in a second here as we're back underway. There's a shot from way out there. Going to be a beautiful 3 there for Chloe Hebler. So Chloe's in there. Tilly Hutchins, I don't know if I mentioned her. She might have been one of those replacements as well. All right, we're going to have a Fairhaven foul. This is one of the few times that Brattleboro's been on the free throw line. This is Hannah Squires. Okay, somebody stepping in the lane there a little too quickly there, which is a violation, so there'll be another free throw coming. And again, this is Hannah Squires on the line to shoot. Hannah will shoot her 3rd free throw now. All right, couple of more shots after the fact right there. That was number 13, Madison Palago, that cleaned things up with the 2. There's a jump ball at the Fairhaven end of the floor. It's Nevia Martel showing some good hustle. Good defense right there, tying that one up. We got 2:17 left to go in this contest. Fairhaven JV's obviously going to take away a nice win here from this Brattleboro team. That is a carrying call. All right, very nice free throw, Hannah Squires. And Hannah's going to get one more here. We have just under 2 minutes left to go in this contest. Second one by Hannah Squires is good. So Fairhaven built at one point a 20-point lead, just 19 points it is right now. And there's an out of bounds on the sideline. Nevia Martell with a shot. Fairhaven rebound. Chance to reset the offense here. Goes back out on top. This is Chloe Hebler. Had it for a moment. Goes back to the free throw line. Well, Fairhaven definitely using up a bunch of clock here. And all that activity gave us a foul here, too, which is going to be on Brattleboro's Hannah Squires with their fourth personal. Here's Bella Walk on the line to shoot. Bella, one of the freshmen here for Fairhaven Union High School. She'll get one more. Fairhaven now leading back to a 20-point lead here. 38-18. So I'd say Coach Daly, who you see right there center screen, has got to be pretty happy with his team's performance here today. Under a minute left to go in this JV contest. Maya Williamson with a drive and shot at the Brattleboro end of the floor. Off the glass, rebounded by Fairhaven. Approaching a half minute. Here's Maya again, coming up with that loose ball. Maya going right to the basket. Gets a good shot off. Underneath, she is going to get the two, and we'll go to the free throw line for one. Okay, the basket is good. We'll just mention Nevia Martell getting the foul. Just a formality here at this point as we have under a half a minute left to go. Okay, we are going back to the free throw line. Here is Hannah Squires on the line to shoot, number 40. Hannah will shoot two. All right, the first one is good. One more coming, and it is now 38-21. A little bit of a better job this quarter, this fourth quarter for Brattleboro. Getting some points on the board anyway. They struggled all afternoon long. That second one is good, as you saw. 38-22. Here come the Slaters. Maybe for the last time down the floor here. We'll see there. Loose ball picked up there Maya Williamson. We go back inside. Maya putting up a shot. She got fouled. We should see her on the line to shoot two. So Maya Williamson is going to shoot here two shots here with just about 2 seconds on the clock. All right, that second one is good. Fairhaven will inbound, and we'll probably hear a buzzer here real quick in 2 seconds. There you go. And that will end this contest. So it is a Fairhaven win. Slater girls going to win this one by a score of 38-23 at their home court. Let's show you that clock here. We'll show you the other one here. It's a little bit easier to get a look at that. So there's your final score, 38-23. Fairhaven JVs defeating Brattleboro here this afternoon. And a pretty good afternoon for sure for Fairhaven, as they pick up this win over what generally is a Division I team, but it was a very nice win. Well done here by Coach Daly and company. And this has been a production here on PEG TV. And let me see if I can get you some scoring stats. Actually, I will do that here in just a second. Okay, let's run down that final score here. Once again, it was 38-23 individually for Fairhaven. We had Jayla Desabray 2-4-6-8, and Bella Workman with 1 point. Looks like further on down in the scorebook, we have Bella Walker with a total of 1 point, and Nevia Martel with a total of 4 points. Emily Jackson will finish up with 1 point. We have Evelyn Stevens with 2 points. We have Chloe Hebler now with a total of 3 points. And Mariah Haley with a very good afternoon here today. She finishes up leading all scores. Let me add it real quick. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 points unofficially. So that is the scoring there today for Fairhaven. And for Brattleboro, we had Mia Williamson with a total of 5 points. We have Leanna Clark with a total of 4 points. We have Madison Pelago with a total of 2 points. And leading all scores was Hannah Squires for Brattleboro, 2-4-6. And she had 10 points. So she was 4 out of 6 from the free throw line. Good foul shooting. And then one more in the scoring book, and that would be Kaylin Morris. Okay, just trying to find that. And Kaylin had 2 points. So there you go. That is our final scoring statistics. And 38-23. Congratulations, Fairhaven. Hope you enjoyed it. This is a production on PEG TV. You've been watching JV girls basketball at Fairhaven High School. Thank you for watching.